The International Baccalaureate has developed this video to support the publication of the revised art scope and sequence for primary years program. This document, published in November 2009, is available from the Online Curriculum Center. The revised art scope and sequence contains a comprehensive introduction which revisits the beliefs and values about learning arts. The role of arts in a transdisciplinary program is explored further in the introduction, and specific guidance for teachers of dance, drama, music, and visual arts are also provided. In the IB Primary Years program, learning about and through arts is fundamental to the development of the whole child, promoting creativity, critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and social interactions. Arts engage students in creative processes through which they explore and experiment in a continual cycle of action and reflection. Such creative processes are seen by the PYP as the driving force in learning through inquiry. The new art scope and sequence presents a unified arts document that aims to inform the whole school community on the learning that is going on in dance, drama, music, and visual arts. The inclusion of dance in the new scope and sequence acknowledges dance as an art form and embraces the creative and expressive potential of the medium. Arts provide a unique vehicle to enhance the understanding of the transdisciplinary themes by providing both students and teachers with a range of mediums with which to access the units of inquiry. It is acknowledged that in many PYP schools, single-subject teachers take responsibility for the different arts areas. It is vital that these teachers see themselves primarily as PYP teachers who teach arts, and in so doing, contribute to the overall outcomes of a transdisciplinary program. A PYP school should ensure that students receive a cohesive educational experience through regular opportunities for collaboration between single-subject teachers and homeroom or classroom teachers. It is the school's responsibility to find opportunities to infuse arts teaching and learning in all areas of the curriculum that are relevant to the community of learners and reflect the educational theories that underpins the PYP. In the introduction of the art scope and sequence are few models that provide examples of how to strengthen the role of learning through and about arts in the PYP. As part of the review process, two common strands that apply across the different art forms have been identified. These two strands are responding and creating, and define critical artistic processes. These concept-driven strands are intrinsically connected and are dynamically linked in an ongoing and reflexive relationship. They have been designed to interact with each other, working together to support the overall development of the students. The art scope and sequence has been developed in recognition of the fact that learning is a developmental process. Moreover, the phases that a learner passes through are not always linear or age-related. For this reason, the content of the art scope and sequence is presented in a continuum. Each continuum has been organized into 4 phases of development. Each phase builds upon and complements the previous phase. These continuums show the conceptual understandings which are being developed at each phase. Evidence of these understandings is described in the behaviors or learning outcomes below. These learning outcomes relate to concepts, knowledge, attitude, and skills associated with arts. A set of overall expectations provide a summary of the conceptual understandings and learnings being developed at each phase. In addition to the transdisciplinary program of inquiry that provides authentic arts learning context, it is acknowledged that many schools will develop an ongoing balanced program for the different art forms. If this is the case, the conceptual understandings and learning outcomes from the two strands will be useful, helping teachers to plan for meaningful and connected learning experiences for students. Additionally, the context for learning included under the different guidance notes for teachers of dance, drama, music, and visual art should be taken into consideration. The sample planning process included in the art scope and sequence aims to provide support for teachers as they prepare to plan for arts inquiries. This process is intended as a suggestion rather than a prescribed method of planning. A copy of the art scope and sequence can be purchased from the IB store, downloaded as a PDF, or viewed as HTML on the OCC. The HTML version is made available to all PYP schools as an alternative format. It allows for easy navigation and is a useful starting point for schools intending to adopt or adapt the scope and sequence. Also included in the HTML version of the Scope and Sequence are sample planners that illustrate how the PYP Planner facilitates inquiries involving arts concepts. The IB will be looking to add to these samples in the future. If you have planners that have been developed for inquiries within and outside the program of inquiry where arts is strongly evident, please send them by email at pyp@ibo.org for possible inclusion on the site.